this has been on my mind lately because, really, I try to speak from a point where it's like if I haven't done it, I don't want to speak about it. Or if I haven't tried it, I don't want to tell people to try it. Or if I haven't experienced a certain something, or if I haven't practiced a certain ideology or a way of thinking or a way of being, I don't want to say it because it's like I don't even know what that reality is like. So one thing for me is I think the hardest part about this game is that it's so much raw data coming at you so quickly and so in your face. It's hard to be truthful to yourself. And what do I mean by that? It's hard to be real. I think the hardest thing is being real about yourself and where you're at in life. That to me is probably one of the hardest things any human being can do is look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, this is what I am right now. And that's so hard to face because we don't want to face the negatives about us. We don't want to look at things that we're not. We're always trying to, man and woman, project something that is not even true. And some examples could be like, yo, if I'm like right now, I'm going to the gym a lot and I'm working out. At one point, I remember when I was like studying this, young, I was looking at myself and I was like, you know what, I don't really need the gym because I'm going to just focus on, the mental aspect of it, the spiritual aspect, the emotional aspect, which I did, in my opinion, got to a good level. But then I would deny my physicality. I wouldn't even pay attention to that. But that's me not looking in the mirror and going, okay, this is where I lack. That's me just going, I don't need that. But that's me lying to myself. You get me? But the one way I looked at myself and I was like, okay, if I was a female, and this is what every question a guy or a female should ask themselves. If you're the opposite sex and you're looking at yourself, why would someone not choose you? And that hurts because you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, fuck, dude, I don't have this. I'm not this. This is what I don't have. And to sit there and accept it is one thing. And I say that's the hardest thing. But the second hardest part is doing something about it. And that part, a lot of human beings don't want to do. So what they would do is they'll sit and complain about it all day. They'll nag about it. They'll cry about it. They'll sit there and tell the world a billion times why they can't succeed in something. And that's because they're in this false illusion that they can't face reality. That's facing reality. And I think that's one of the hardest steps to do as a man is just to sit there and be like, all right, I'm not this. What am I going to do about it? And once you start to do something about it, even if it's small baby steps, you're doing something about it. That's what's beautiful about living in the present moment, that nothing's that permanent. You feel me?
Exactly.
You can always fix on your appearance. You can always fix your money. You can always fix a lot of your attitude. You can always fix your mind. You can always get more knowledge. You can always get a better understanding. You can always be a better communicator. So it's like, if I'm a bad communicator, I have to sit there and be like, yo, I suck at communication. I don't know how to talk to women. I don't know how to make friends. I don't know how to socialize. I don't know how to make money. So let's start somewhere. Open a book.
Exactly.
Let's start somewhere. Buy a course. Let's start somewhere. Let's talk to someone that can objectively tell me what I lack in, and that's you starting. And then that's you, taking notes. And I heard this from this fitness trainer. He said something so beautiful that I just sat there and I was like, damn, these are the words that every human needs to hear. And it's the words that, dude, you as an individual only experience the quality of your life. No one else will. So only you can measure the quality of your life. Anyone can break down reality for you. Anyone could give you some good words. They could give you some good information, but only you are going to take that information and get the quality that you think you deserve. But guess what? No one else can judge you. No one else can be like, yo, that was a great quality in your life that you're experiencing, because you're the only one experiencing it. And at the end of the day, everyone's worried about their own self and their quality of what they're experiencing. So just to sit there and own that this is your experience and this is the quality of life you're experiencing. Now, to that degree, either you're going to push for a better quality, or you're going to sit there and allow whatever quality you're at to be the reality forever. And to me, like, that's kind of a waste of your time just to sit there and accept whatever. It could be the lowest quality. You can have a very low quality experience happening right now, but guess what? How do you change that quality? Well, there's like I said in the beginning, it's looking at yourself in the mirror and doing something about it. And there's different things for men and there's different things for women. I'm not going to tell a man to do the same thing I'm telling the girl to do. I'm not going to tell a girl to do the same thing a man does, because guess what? We're both trying to get two opposite equations to equal something.
Yeah.
And it's the opposite. So it's like, I'm not trying to tell this girl what I'm about to tell this dude, and I'm not about to tell this dude what I'm about to tell that girl, because guess what? That equation don't equal the same result. We're trying to get two different results and two different answers, and they don't equal each other. And I think that's where the confusion happens, because, just as, like we're talking about society forming and transitioning and moving along, everyone wants you to think that everything's equal and everyone is going to have the same experience. Not at all, bro. Not at all. Not at all.
Exactly. Absolutely.